Great, great. And you, Elvis, introduce yourself first. Say your name, where you're from.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Elvis. I'm from Paraíba, but I'm living in Mato Grosso do Sul. I'm 16 years old, and that's it.
Great. And you, Murilo, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, hi. My name is Murilo. I'm 33 years old. I'm living in São Paulo, but I'm from Ribeirão Preto, countryside of the state. I'm a software engineer and working, and I'm studying English. I have studied when I was a teenager, and then I can practice in some places or travels, and there's been time that I don't use it.
Great, great, great to know. Thank you for sharing. And I think it's only me to introduce myself. So, hello, everybody. I'm Anna. I'm from São Paulo. I have been here about 6 months. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here, as I said. And I'm going to be the host here today. And as I said before, like when we were watching the video, you're going to talk about art today and why study art is the topic. And the first thing, be respectful. And if you need help, tell me, you can chat on the private, don't worry. So let's go to the questions. The first one is, do you consider yourself a good artist? Marini, what do you think?
I think I am a good artist. I love painting. I am a photographer in my free time, and I like to do handcrafts. So I think I am a good artist.
Oh, great. Thank you for sharing. And you, Rogério, what do you think?
Well, guys, truly, I'm not a huge fan about art, I'm not a huge fan, but I don't consider myself as a good artist. But here in Brazil, we have a phrasal verb, Brazilian phrasal verb uh, about this. When you make something wrong, we are making art, especially kids. For example, what are the kids? They are making art. You know, here in Brazil, we call some families, some people call art as a something wrong. All right.
Yeah, great. Great thing that you bring to us. Thank you. And you, Murilo,
Uh,
consider?
More or less, because I'm rich fan of art, but I'm not a good artist. On when we talk about painting or drawing artists, but I like to play bass. So for musician art, I have some kind of way to do, but uh, that's it. Just and I'm not a good artist when I work with painting or drawing. Not at all.
Yeah, thank you for saying this because I remember that I forgot to say that being a good artist is not only about painting, drawings, like as you said, you can play something or act can
Act,
be
yeah.
also. So it's what you're good on, like what you're good, yeah, very good at. Exactly. And you else, do you consider?
Uh, I don't know because I don't know how draw or sing and or similar things. So no, I am bad. I'm bad artist.
Yeah, great. I consider myself a good artist, because as I said, it's not only about draw or painting. I like to I like, oh my goodness, I don't know how to say this, but I like to act. I like to do theater. I do since I was like 4, no, 4, no, like 11 years old, and I love it. and it has been a really crazy experience, doing this online. But yeah, I like a lot, and also I like to do like collate, like to put things together. But I'm not good in drawing or painting. But I like this. And the next question is: do you believe that art critics says? Oh my goodness, I don't know where I found this. But do you believe? Let me see. That I'm. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me ask him this again. Do you believe that art critics say? Yeah, now got it. Murilo, do you believe?
Yeah, I think that so many expression of art represents ourselves and our lives, and it's very important. We are used to give value just to engineer and medicine because you can make more money easily, but I think that art is very important, and I think that we need to use more that on our lives and on graduation or school. Or
Yeah, I got it. Your point. And you, Rogério, what do you think?
Yeah, sometimes it's happened. For example, a move, it's a kind of a type of art, you know. For example, here in Brazil, we had in the past, the couple of years ago, a famous move named the Tropa de Elite, and this imitated our reality in Rio de Janeiro, you know. And many critics talking about this movie, they said it is really happening in Rio de Janeiro. Some people say it doesn't happen in Rio de Janeiro, and it caused a huge discuss about this movie, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think it's great what you said. And you, Marini, do you believe?
So I don't see, it's not common to me to see what the specialists said about art, the critics side, but I think art it's something relative, so we can see different points, and it's not necessarily right or wrong, it's relative. So I think it's that.
Yeah, great. I believe that arts critics say, sometimes some of you're just randomly drawing or doing something, but I think it really depends. But I believe that they can be a possible critical way to use, as we have like in the dictatorship or some examples with songs, in that time. So I think that can be, but it is not like must be. I think it's personal. The artist is gonna just gonna like say what they want to say, with their meaning, it's for them. Um, and the next question, Rogério, can you reading for us? Like, yeah.
Really? Okay, wait a moment. Um, does art imitate life?
Yeah, and then you can answer. Yeah.
Okay, I think so. I think so. And by the way, we have a good example about the move named the Titanic. Titanic. This story really happened, you know. And after many years, uh, uh, this happening become a move, you know, a famous move around the world, you know. And I think it's happening. Okay.
Great, great. And you, Marina, what do you think?
I agree with Rogério. And for example, photography. and I think we can see what's happening around us. So not necessarily on photography or movie, but I think the inspiration it's in something we know or in something we see, and that's it.
Yeah, and you, Murilo?
I think that it depends because every art is a point of a view of someone about life, and yeah, we have movies and painters and artists that imitate life, but some arts or some moves or some other kinds of arts is just new or come from nothing or is a sighting reality. I don't know how to say that. When the movie is not for here or for something about life, but
I think
like
it's Unreal.
like Arquivo X,
Yeah, I
you
think it.
know, or Star
Yeah, I got.
Wars, something that is not real, but I think that it's depend about what art we are talking about.
Yeah, I think it's follow the same answer that I made the last question. No, that I did the last question because it depends on what you're trying to say, what the artist was trying to say. Then the next question, Marini, can you read it for us? The four.
Okay. Have you ever visited an art museum? So I think I never visited an art museum, but I would like to know. But in in the city I live, don't have a museum. So when I had the opportunity, I want to go.
Yeah, great. Thank you for answer. And you, Murilo, have you ever?
Yeah, when I was in Europe, most of place that you go is a museum. So I went to some Vatican Museum and was the most beautiful that for me, and Louvre.
Great. Yeah. And you, Rogério, have you ever?
Yes, but when I was a kid, I visited a museum and I found it amazing because there I could see all the history about the main caves, you know, and I found it amazing. People living without anything, you know, they don't have house, they don't have food, they have to hunt to eat, you know, and but nowadays we can visit before the pandemic, and I would like to take my children to visit a museum for them learn more about our history, right?
Yeah. Um, I think if like I have already visited, but um I don't remember at all because it's a long time. No, because I miss you. No, before the pandemic. But as you said, in school we have this thing that we go to museums or some places, to study about art. So I have already, but I really would like, as Murilo said, to visit the biggest in Paris or even here in Brazil, in other cities or in São Paulo, I guess that's have incredible museums about art. Yeah. In the middle, can you read the next question?
Who are some famous artists in your country?
Yeah, that's great. No, I'm interesting to know.
I just remember Tarsila do Amaral because everyone studied her painting in school. So when I talk about painting artists, just remember that her. But there's some musician artists that I really like Natty Roots. Yeah, you know, there's the old school like Roberto Carlos. That's the king. So I think that he can be the most famous one. I don't know.
Yeah, I think depends, you know, you're like saying about art, and then I
Yeah.
can say about theater, I don't know. And you, Rogério, who are like that you know?
Yeah. I was trying to remember of someone, but I think we had in the past a great artist named Carlos Gomes. I'm correct, Carlos Gomes. He made the famous song named O Guarani. Do you know? Anyone know? A ópera named O Guarani in Brazil. Pam, pam, pararam.
Yeah,
Oh
I know
my
this
God.
music from
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I was trying to remember that, but the only person who popped up in my mind was him, right? Carlos Gomes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna search later. Yeah. And you, Marini?
I was thinking about it, and I don't know. I think in the first time, like um, Murilo said, Tarsila do Amaral is the first person came to my mind. But I think all the musicians and the paintings, photographers are great what they do, but I don't know how only one. So I think it's it.
there's a Maestro João. He's very famous outside the country, abroad, and there was a movie about him too. That is very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names, but I can remember Anita Mafaldi. She's a painter. I don't know if this is right to say. And another one is Cândido Portinari. He made
Oh yeah.
the incredible thing on like in Ono, like the thing that's in New York. I know this because it's really incredible and beautiful. And yeah, I can only remember this about like draw and painting as we and the anytime. Oh, I forgot Tercila do Amaral. Yeah, I only can remember this three now because I think they're incredible. And movies, I would say the guy that made like outside Brazil, no, but he's from Brazil. I don't remember Rodrigo Senti. I don't remember his name, but I like,
Oh,
the things that he
Rodrigo
made.
Santoro.
Rodrigo Santoro.
Santoro.
Yeah, this one, but I don't remember. I didn't remember his name. And yeah, great. I think we can go to the next question. Is graffiti art, or why or why not? Marini.
I think it's art, uh, and I think it was amazing. Can know how to do, but I think these questions came to mind for the person because sometimes the artist does the the uh, his graffiti in inappropriated places. So, for example, in a wall, it's not yours. So, in this case, I think it's complicated. So, I believe it's art, but when they do in the right place.
Yeah, great. Thank you for answering. And you, Rogério?
Yeah, I agree with Marini. And when you do things like that in the right place, in a loud place, I think it is art, you know. But we can see our graphics in around our city, you know, with bad words, you know, and I think it's not art, right?
Yeah. And you said something that I remember because here in São Paulo, we had like these walls with graffiti, in the city, and then they didn't like they cut it off, this, and that was really sad because I think it's really beautiful and this bring like I don't know, a light for the city, and then it's gone. It's really sad. But I truly believe that's art. But as you said, you need not to make things in the other as well, like it properly. I don't know how to say this in English, but yeah, I think so. And you,
That's
Mario?
true. There's two different words for that in Portuguese. I don't know if in English had two. Graffiti is art, and in Portuguese, pichação is different of
Yeah.
graffiti.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember this in English, but I don't know.
I don't know how to say this in English too, but graffiti for me is art. And here in São Paulo, we have so many places. I live in Pinheiros, Vila Madalena. So here there are many graffiti did by Cobra, Beco do Batman. There's many places with art graffiti that you can appreciate.
Yeah, Cobra, it's a great one. And the brothers, I don't remember the brothers' name, but they are really famous, and they made an exposition this year or the last year about their arts, but I don't remember their names. Great. Yeah, I have everybody answer this question, so we can go to the next one. Who is your favorite artist? Why do you like them so much? Rogério, can you answer this question?
Oh my gosh, my favorite artist. Oh my gosh, I can't remember exactly now, but oh my gosh, I would say Carlos Gomez again. Because I know that he's born in my city, in my city, Campinas. I don't know, guys, if you know Campinas, São Paulo, but he is a famous artist. He made so many famous songs, in the past, But I think because he's born in my city as well, Campinas, São Paulo.
Yeah. And you, Marini?
I'm thinking right now, and I don't know. It's interesting because when we stop to talking about this point, and we see, the most of the time we don't stop to thinking in this kind of thing. So I don't know if I have an artist that I prefer. So that's
Yeah.
it.
Like, do you have like a favorite band or a singer that you like?
I don't like it. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. And you, Murilo, what do you think?
I think that I don't have a favorite artist too, but it's more about the moment that I'm living in, and I listen some band or seen some move, watch some move. For now, I'm watching Peaky Blinders, so I'm really appreciating Cillian Murphy. He's a great art, and this TV show is very nice.
Oh, you sent on the chat. Is it his name? Like,
Cillian Murphy, yeah.
no, No, it's because Rogério sent it like
Oh.
about the guy that he was saying no, and then he
Oh,
sent
Yeah.
here
the
in
name.
the chat.
Yeah. Oh,
Just you know, guys, a little about Carlos Gomez.
uh,
oh, yeah, great, great. Oh, great to know. Yeah. So I think to me, I would say like about art, draw Priscila do Amaral, because I studied this in my advertising course, because we had like art classes, history of art, and then it was really incredible to know the history behind the draws, as you said, like the food that she made was a meaning, and then it's connected with another painting. It's really incredible to know this. And she had a really suffered life, and she's really inspired me a lot. And yeah, I think only these, yeah, I would say her. And band or singer, I would say I don't remember no one like right now, but I like he a lot. I think he inspired me a lot, His music's I like, and the way that he treats the others, he's really a kind guy. Like, as I'm not a huge friend, but the way that he shows on the social medias, And yeah, uh, why is art so expensive? Do you think it should be more or less expensive? Rogério, can you start?
Mhm. Okay, I think because most part of the people doesn't care about art, and especially because here in Brazil, most people are poor people, and they don't care about art. Only rich people care about art, and because of that, it is so expensive for everyone. And when you want to visit a certain kind of museum, it was so expensive, and I think it's because our people are most part of people are poor,
Yeah, I think we don't learn about it. And you, Marini, what do you think?
I agree with Rogério, and when we have the person who can pay more, so the artist will how can I say, the price of his services will be more expensive because they have some people to pay. It's totally agree with Rogério said, and that's it.
Yeah, and I was thinking here, nobody said about Vincent van Gogh, and also like Leonardo da Vinci, it's like famous also because Mona Lisa and like the night, the things that they made. Yeah, and you, Murilo, what do you think?
I think that's not trivial for life of poor people. So they're not so worried about that, and it's not something that is incentive to general people. So this is something like a fancy thing. So you put this in place that people that poor people has no access, and you can use this to split the classes between people. So this is a bad way to use this approach, but I think that is because about of human history. I know we always thinking what is more fancy for me, and I don't want that everyone have access to that because I'm so special to have this access. So this division of class in society, I think that is used to give access to some people and others people know.
Yeah, I like it the same as the way that you said. I think that art was born with rich people, because we only can see like in faces draw painting of famous rich people because they couldn't afford this, for them, for their families. And I think that like this stereotype is still until today, and then as you said, like I never bought I have never like bought a expensive like board like painting, no, never in my life. And like I guess that I have already bought like fake I don't know paintings, because it's what we have for today. And I think that it's a really complicated to say no, but it also because I think it's because we need like, I don't know, maybe it's because the artist, no, because some arts like you spend 24 hours, 1 year, so it's depends, but yeah, it's real hard, this question. I don't know also, but he have a lot of meanings, like a lot of reasons why it's so expensive. Yeah. And what type of art do you like? Yeah, this question. Murilo, yeah, you can start.
Um, I like music a lot and movies, theater. So I'm not huge fan about painting and abstract art that you go to museum. Yeah, it's nice to appreciate one time, but it's tired. It's boring when you spend much time in these places.
Yeah, I would say that I like music a lot. I can't live without music. I'm trying to learn how to play guitar. It's hard, guys. And I like theater. I like to act. I think it's really beautiful. And I'm like, as you said, I don't like I don't like much draws and painting. No, I prefer this other part of art, dance, and this that is more like how can I say this? That you can move more, like that it will have more action. I don't like uh, s- to stand up, in front of a painting or something like this. I'm really electric, so I'm all the time like need something, and yeah, I would say these. But I like art when I know the meaning, because sometimes you're gonna like just see a thing on the board and you're gonna think you what does mean that what does mean this, so it's kind of hard to try and see these, this perspective. I like to know the meaning. I like history, so I like to know the meaning and understand the painting, not creating my own evaluation like about the thing. I think it's boring for me. And you, Marini?
I like it. Photography. I like to see the different views of the photographers, and I think it's the art that I like more.
Yeah, great. Thank you for answer. And you, Rogério?
Yes, me too. I like some. I would say some kind of movies, some kind of music, and and I'm not a huge fan about art, but when I have time, I always watch movies and listen to music. Right?
Yeah, great. And then the last question is, why is art important? Murilo, what do you think?
I think that art is important because it's a type of expression. It's something that you can show to world how you feel or how you see something. And there's a phrase that I like, that life without music is a wrong. uh, I don't know. So art is important for we develop as humanity. I know.
Yeah, sorry. And you, Marini?
I agree with Belo. I think art is important to express. It's another way to express your feelings, and that's it.
Yeah, and you, Rogério?
Yes, I think art is important. Is important because we can learn about when you see art. But unfortunately, here in Brazil, as we told before, our art is so expensive for many people. But I think it's very important because we can learn so much about our history through the years, right?
Yeah, I would say exactly what I said. We can learn in seeing the art, because sometimes the art express the life, in the past we can see the draws about the old societies and see, oh, look, this is looking different that we have nowadays. And it's a really way to express, it's for some people it's really a therapist, so it's really great. And I think you have many power, and as the video said, it's not only about you're going to work with this, but it can be important in different, areas of your life. If you're going to work with architecture or something different, medicine, I don't know, but you can use this, need to be creativity, not in the medicine. Oh my God, you're not, you can't be a doctor.
There's some music therapy you can use in medicine.
Yeah, it's a good example. Thank you. Yeah, I do know this, And you, Krislana, how it was your room? So the guys, it's back right now.
So it was very good because we talk a lot about the museums, about the art of our cities. So Luis Fernando was the leader, and he was very, very respectful with us.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And then Luis.
Yeah, for me, it was, of course, I have to agree with Prislana. It was interesting, to have the chance, the opportunity to discuss how important art is, for our life. But it somehow was kind of difficult for me because that is a kind of subject that I'm not familiar with, especially in terms of to to conceptualize what art is all about. For me, is, for example, is when someone is using drawings, to express their feelings, their emotions, and also a way to not use word but pictures to communicate with other people, But it also, art also can be described as sports. For example, football, volleyball, tennis, and so on and so forth, also can be considered as art. So for me, it's a little bit, hard to differentiate what exactly is art, But in a nutshell, it was really amazing to have, this opportunity to talk about this content. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that are gonna never found any specific meaning for art. It depends of you. But as you said, it can be different, a variety of things. So I think you can choose what is the best for you. And yeah, as you said, you can express with your body or with your drawing, like whatever the thing that you feel that is special for you. I think that's it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love it to talk with you. And please don't forget to answer the feedback there you're gonna receive on your email. It can go to the the spam box, so check it. And yeah, I think that is it, and don't forget to stay at home if you can, of course, and respect the things that the governments are saying. You need to wash your hands and using alcohol, hand or sanitize alcohol. No, don't use alcohol when you're working. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much, guys.